How unfortunate, it looks like I have died, but look at this! Like a phoenix I rise from the ashes, and I found another way to record Minecraft on my computer, so Minecraft videos are going to be a thing starting now that I've gotten a new method of recording. This is Sethbling's 15 seconds, wish you have 15 seconds to make it to the end of each progressive level. I've got a lot to talk about, let's begin. This is level 2. So, if you haven't noticed, this is in fact in Minecraft, meaning that I haven't completely lost Minecraft forever. Hooray! Which means you should probably start looking for more Minecraft-related content on my channel. Of course, there's still going to be plenty of other series that aren't related to Minecraft, but for now, you can expect Minecraft along with all of that. This was released today at the time I'm recording this. It's obviously going to come out much later as part of the 100 subscriber extravaganza, woohoo, yay! But, I just decided to, dang, this is tough. I just decided to play this as just, you know, a way of getting back into the game, getting used to a bunch of the mechanics of movement and blocks and all that. But I think it's a nice jumping point. Why is it getting slower? Whatever. Okay. Starting level 2, let's go. Okay, there we go. Back up to speed, literally. I am recording this on a computer. As for those of you who didn't know, I actually, a while ago, Fraps just kind of stopped working on me. It just decided to not cooperate with me, which means I couldn't do any PC games, like not just Minecraft, but any PC games at all. Oh, that was close. Nice. Okay, level 3. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. Where are we going? Oh my god. Okay. This is extremely high up in the air. I was not expecting this, and now we're dead. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so, this is much more than just a regular platforming game. That didn't work. It's more of a puzzle platformer in which you have to try to figure out the way to get through each level. That didn't work either. Why is this not working? It worked the first time. Maybe it'll work this time. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's all about just getting it in the right way. Woo! Alright, this time I'm gonna hold forward to try and make it into that water. Or I hold forward too much. Okay. This time, I'm not going to hold forward the entire time, but it's going to be a major part of my strategy. How about that? Was I not sprinting? I think part of the problem here is that I'm not actually sprinting, but the added speed makes it feel like I am. So it's a little bit weird, I'm going to be honest. Also, I'm recording in a new location now, in a completely different room, except this one is a lot less soundproof. So if you hear things in the background, like the doorbell ringing just then, try to ignore them because there's really no way of stopping them for me at the current time. But until then, I'm just going to keep doing with this. I'm going to try to get as far as I can before losing. Well, it's not like you can lose in this, but whatever. Let's see, okay. We're just going to keep running along this. Whoosh! And there we go. Yes, made it. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Here we are again. We've got ice and packed ice. Those are the two most wonderful types of ice. I'm also suffering from a very strange condition at the moment in which I know about many of the features in the game, but I also don't know about a lot of the new ones that have recently been added. That's a large jump. How do I make that jump? It looks like this level is going to center mostly around building up momentum on the ice and then using it to get yourself across these large jumps. But yeah, so in future videos, it's going to be a weird situation because I'm going to encounter stuff that I haven't seen before at all because of my weird hiatus from the game. But now that I'm back, it should be very interesting. You guys can see some very interesting situations, I guess. And we're gonna make it! Yeah! Alright, cool. Which level is this? 5? I don't know. This is a diamond circle thing. Okay. Looks like we just got to make it around in time, which is actually kind of easier said than done, because this is a very thin pathway. Oh, dang. How is that possible? What do you gotta do? No, jumping is not gonna help. Because, actually, it's been proven, they've run tests that apparently when you have very high levels of speed, jumping actually slows you down. Which, when you don't have any high levels of speed, that's actually the opposite case. Alright, is there any trick to this that I'm missing, maybe? Is there, like, some secret thing that you have to do? Is there, like, a secret passageway that you have to go on? Or do I just... am I just not doing this correctly? Oh, come on, I'm so close. What do you... Is there a secret to this? What's that back there? I don't know, I can't get to that. It doesn't look like I can build up much momentum here. It look... dang it. It was tough. So, I think the best way to save time on this would be to make a very tight circle. Dang! Wow. Because tighter circles have smaller radii, meaning less distance that you have to travel. Okay. And obviously smaller radii means smaller circumference, except this isn't even a circle, this is a spiral, and spirals behave in completely different ways. So, you know, ignore all that I just said about circles. Well, the same thing still applies. If I go in a tighter pattern... Hey, look at that! I don't know what made me make it that time with so much extra time, but look at this, we've got jump pads. I'm going that direction. Okay, goodbye! Respawn. Okay. I'm kind of just, you know, experiencing this as it happens. That's not good. Let's see, what do I want to talk about? We can talk about a series of Minecraft that I've given up and need to get back to. Desolate Dreamscape is a series that was running on my channel for a while and got actually interrupted by Fraps breaking. If Fraps hadn't broken it, I would probably be done with this series by now, but since the inconvenience was so, well, inconvenient, I wasn't able to actually finish the series. Hey, look at this, we made it to the top. Now we just gotta make it down to the bottom, I guess. Oh, I see what we have to do. Okay. So, this is very similar to a different custom map that I've played before called the Dropper, in which you have to go downwards through these very vertical environments in order to get to the bottom. In this case, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to make it, but apparently what we gotta do here is run across those iron bars to get to a more inside portion, if that makes sense, like right here. And then we can drop through without hitting the trees. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit of practice, but it's very interesting. One thing about this entire game that I like is that there's a lot of possibility just inherent within the whole 15-second time limit, because 15 seconds is enough time to make a pretty complex course while also keeping things fresh. You're not going to be on like an extremely long 30-minute level that you can find like in Super Meat Boy. There are some levels that are just really long, and that is I don't enjoy that. Fun fact, doing /kill just kills yourself. I don't know why that's a command, but I guess it just makes, you know, killing yourself easier. That also makes killing yourself easier. You know, jumping into the void, generally not something that feels good. If you're looking for something soothing, like a back massage, jumping into the void is just not going to be your cup of tea. Is it possible to jump over these things? I wonder, without, like, terrible things happening? If I go slow enough, can I jump over a cobweb? Oh god, my voice. I just died. All of a sudden, my voice just died. No, that's not good. With cobwebs, if you're in the air, if you're, like, not touching the ground while you're stuck in a cobweb, you actually move significantly slower than you do regularly in a cobweb. Like, here, how can I explain this? There's two tiers of cobwebs doing things. The first is regularly slowing you down, and that's when you're touching the ground. And then the second... Oh god, no! Ah! And then the second is when you're not touching the ground, it slows you down even more, and it's very inconvenient, and cobwebs are basically the worst thing ever. Cobwebs actually weren't added to the game until... well, officially. The cobwebs were in the game before, but then a recent update, I think 1.8 beta, made them actually findable in the game in terms of natural generation. They're located in places like abandoned mine shafts and right around cave spider spawners, which is not a very pleasant place to be. As a result, you can kind of find that cobwebs are really annoying. Another thing about cobwebs, I don't know why I have so many tiny little anecdotes about cobwebs, of all things, but the map Legendary, Super Hostile Legendary, has a lot of cobwebs, and I played through the entire map not knowing that you can break cobwebs with a sword, because when you try to break cobwebs by punching them, it takes forever. Like a pick, an axe, no difference. It just takes forever to break them at all. But if you use a sword, they break in like 2 seconds, which I thought was really frustrating when I found out. Yes, I made it! Haha! Take that! Alright, we finished the level. What is this? What? What? I don't know what just happened, but okay. Is this gonna be like a TNT cannon kind of thing? Do I have to go up the stairs? Oh boy. Alright, that's fun. Interesting. Very interesting. So we have to go up the little staircase to the top, drop down. Not like that. Do we have to go up the staircase actually? I think maybe what happens if we just go around? Not like that, of course. That's not the best thing to do. But if we just not like that, okay. I'm really good at falling off of the edge into the void. That's one of my many talents, actually. Oh, wait, are there invisible walls there? Do I have to go over the top? Maybe. That might be the case. Using science to figure out what's going on. Not like that. That was not science. That was failure. Science and failure are two very different things. While science may inherently bring failure, failure does not inherently bring science. I wish there was some sort of auditory cue to let you know when the TNT is going to explode and when you're launched into the great blue yonder. Not like that. Okay. Maybe I just have to stand there. Do I have to skip level? No. I refuse. Interesting. They give you a little cheater's way out with a skip level option in case you just can't do it. That's not correct either. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna get the timing of this right. All right. So it starts right when number 1 appears down below, and blows up around a third of the way through the number 5. So I can use that in order to time myself. And finding the TNT takes approximately 4 1/3 cycles to explode. That time I was a little bit too early, but I'm getting a little bit better at the timing here. I just need to get a little bit more pixel perfect. Haha. Funny, because my YouTube username. No, okay. Yeah. So this is interesting. TNT cannons. I'm surprised you don't die when you use it. Okay, that wasn't good. Little too late. Is there an option to turn off TNT? Maybe it just gives me very brief invulnerability. No, it doesn't. I guess there's just an option to turn off TNT damage. Like, make TNT that doesn't damage you, because that's super cool. And it's also very useful in terms of messing with people. Yes, yes, yes! Why am I underwater all of a sudden? Why is... That was weird. Alright, the one time I make it, of course the game glitches out. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna beat this. Eventually. I'm going to beat it. Why does it still look like I'm underwater? Why is that happening? No! I was jumping too late. I was so close on that one. This is getting difficult. 27 attempts already. Yes. Okay. Don't know what's up with the view there. Yeah. Haha. Take that. What level is this? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh god, blindness. Blindness and poison. Why would you do that? Alright, so pretty basic design for this one. I wish you weren't getting damaged every 2 seconds. That would be useful, you know. The ability to not die from poison. It's like, it's the strongest superpower. No! See, the thing about poison is that it actually can mess with your jumps like that. Because it slightly, like, alters your velocity. It can either do that and, like, completely cancel the jump that you make. Or it can, like, knock you off trajectory. Why would you do that with the poison? There's not... I have to wait until the poison, like, hits me, and then I have to jump? Okay. You know, maybe I can just bypass that whole section. Hold on, I want to try something. Can I jump across that? You know, it's probably best just not to. Alright, we're gonna run around, despite being blind. You know, I'm probably rushing too much, because he does give you a lot of time, and I don't want to put that time to waste. 15 seconds is actually a pretty good amount of time. I'm gonna have to cut this video down so much. Oh, jeez. I swear, the recorded footage is gonna be like an hour. For... how many levels are in this? I would guess 15. Alright, alright, we got it, we got it, we got this, we got this. Nope, that's not getting it, that's losing it. It just fell out of my pocket there, and just onto the road, and now some greasy hobo picked it up, and he's adding it to his collection. Okay, good. Alright, come on. Leap of faith. Yes! Ha ha ha! Yes! I did it! And I just pulled my headphones out. Okay. 1 sec. Alright, we're doing this again. Let's go. Next level. Alright, we got another jump pad and whoa! Okay, so what do we gotta do? Interesting. Okay, so there's no water at the bottom, meaning that we're going to have to manage our fall damage. Not like that. See, the trouble with this seems to be that you move very quickly. So it's hard to make very precise movements in the game. You know, you can like kind of... It's very difficult. Alright, so exactness is not one of this game's strong suits. That's also not good. Okay, great. Now, I believe the length of a fall that will kill you instantly is 23 blocks. So if you fall any more than 23 blocks, you're gonna die. No matter how much health you have, you're gonna die. Oh, jeez. Why is movement so difficult? Alright, we're just gonna scooch down on all these. Not like that. This is tough. This is really tough. It's not even like knowing how to do it. It's just doing it that provides the challenge here. And you have to like manage your health because you are allowed a certain number of far falls, to put it that way. But you have to manage them so that you can save a certain amount for the end. Oh, yes, made it. Haha. Excellent. Alright. Cool, next level. Oh, soul sand. Ew. Okay, interesting. So, soul sand, for those who don't know, makes you slower, so you don't want to touch it. I mean, I do have a speed effect, so even when I'm on the soul sand, it's going to make me about as fast as I would be if I didn't have the speed. But I'm also going to need to use these like single blocks of iron in order to jump far enough to get to the other side. Which makes this difficult, actually, because once you get to the part where you can jump, you speed up very suddenly, and you have a very short window of time that you can press the spacebar in before, yeah, that happens. If it were just solid iron, then this would be a lot easier because you wouldn't have that sudden change in velocity as you go from the slowness of the soul sand to the high speeds of being of being on the completely open iron block. It gets even more difficult as the platforms get thinner because you have less of a kind of runway to base your jump off of. That last one's gonna be impossible. Jeez, okay. Well, let's keep trying. Nope, it's that last jump. I've got the first two down. I can do this one, and then I can do the second one, but it's that third one that trips me up, because you get very, very little room to use as a runway. Like in this one, you at least get the one block to use, but I don't even know. Oh no! No! You stupid iron bars! I should have stopped running there. Ugh. I've just lost the will for commentary at this point. This is very difficult. Alright, we're gonna jump it this way. Yes! Yes! Haha! Next one, level 12, Super Mario Bros. Hello. Oh, we got a lot of jump boost on this one. Oh no. Whoa, that's a very powerful Goomba. I guess it's got like strength 10 or something on it. I mean, that would make sense. The question is though, can I jump on them? And will they die? Alright, so that's apparently not the answer. I did notice that you could actually go down the pipe earlier. There was no... Ouch. I think this one might be more about, like, the strategy of it and less about trying to run quickly. Because I did notice that pipe... Yeah, down here. Yeah, the pipe's definitely the way to go. It's good. It's got a little shortcut towards later in the level. I don't believe it would be possible to complete the level then without using that pipe shortcut. It's just hard to get in there very exactly. I like the use of the sound effects though. How it's like the hunger thing. When you eat the food, it makes that noise, and then you just played it 3 times, uses the pipe sound. Good. It's a good use of resources. Ooh, that's hard. Alright, so how am I gonna get past those, like, 5 Goombas just hanging out there? Also, I don't remember Goombas chasing you in the original Super Mario Bros. That's not something that happened, I believe. Oh, you can just jump over it. Okay, cool. No! Alright, getting up that staircase is actually pretty tricky. Now, note to self, when you jump, it actually slows you down significantly. Running, just straight running, is actually really useful in this case. And it's going to save me a lot of time. Alright, jump over them. Get up the goddamn stairs. No! Ah! Game! Screw your skip level. I don't play by your rules. Looks like it's a better idea to kind of leap the pipes instead of leaping on top of them. Like, just leap over them. Or not. That worked. Yeah! Whoa, what is this? Oh, they're bouncy. Oh, that's right, the new slime box. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm actually on the newest snapshot in which these cool slime blocks were added that you can bounce on. And they're awesome. Boing. Nope. Okay, no boing. Now, evidently they don't completely conserve your upward momentum because you can't quite get up to your previous height when you use them, but they're good enough. Alright, interesting. So this is going to center mainly around the mechanics of these slime blocks, bouncing on them to get to new locations and reaching Noob heights. Whee! I wonder if it's possible to use this jump pad to just head over to the other level over there and just skip the original one. I mean, the spawn point would still be here, so it would be really pointless in the end, but, you know, it's worth a try. Well, not right now. No. There are more pressing issues at hand. I think I have to stay sprinting during that, and that will help me get to the next slime block. Maybe? Nope. Oh, slime blocks slow you down? Apparently that's slipping down, like, kind of like Soul Sand did, but I wasn't sure about that. That might have just been a very shallow bounce continually going on. Not sure though. Oh, yep, I get the skip leveled card because this is my 10th attempt. We scoff at 10 attempts. Gotta go for 100 before I even think about giving up. Never surrender. Oh! No, we're gonna keep going. Oh. Yes! Oh, no, I failed? No, I did it. Awesome. That's weird. It said I failed, but I ended up completing it. I guess my corpse landed on the pressure plate or something. Alright, in this one, it's interesting because the vines will actually slow you down. So you gotta take care to run through the terrain in a good way, in an efficient way. You have to memorize a route to take. I think going around to the left here is a good idea. Oh no! Alright, making progress, making progress. We're doing well. That was not well. That was poorly. Nice try though. We're going through the woods, through the swamp. Not the swamp, the swamp. There it is! Okay, so there's the exit that I gotta get to. Got a general sense of where to go, just gotta stay towards the left here. Keep running. No, I just can't seem to get close enough, which is a problem. Got to get closer. And the issue really lies in this case with the vines slowing me down. It's just kind of an inescapable thing that's just gonna happen, and I need to somehow avoid it. No, I think that was the closest I've gotten so far. I just wish I could avoid that this one right here. Oh wait, I just went through it. How did I do that? I don't know. Oh, so close. I'm doing pretty well for myself. I just gotta get a little bit farther. Also have to maintain a sprint the whole time. That would be a useful thing to do. Wow, that wasn't even close. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this well. We're going to do this efficiently, quickly, smoothly, with all the good stuff we can have. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! I think I actually hit the wall there and stopped sprinting, which was a problem. That was close. That was really darn close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Made it! Alright, next level. What is this? Fences. We've got a horse. Epona! Oh, I'm not used to horses at all. This is bad. Alright, so, wow, okay. So releasing space is the thing that jumps, but you hold space to charge up. I haven't done this before, guys. How much do you need to charge it for? That, I guess. This is hard. I'm not good at horses. gotta get it into the orange section. See, it's tough because you want to keep up velocity, but you also want to have time to charge up your jump. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. And you can't charge it up too late, otherwise the orange goes away. It just doesn't work. That was a good jump. That was a bad jump. Guys, why? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one, guys. Yeah! I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to do that. That was good. That was good. Alright, cool. No more stupid horse jumping. What? Oh my god, really? Really? We have to ender pearl our way through this? Alright, time to get used to ender pearls. Because so much for platforming, right? It's not just any old ender pearl jumps, it's timed ender pearl jumps that you have to be quick on. And being quick on ender pearls is hard to do. Because you have to aim your shot very well, like that didn't do. Let's go, let's go. You know what? Go, come on, come at me, bro. Gotta aim above the target. Above and beyond. Not beyond, just above. Okay, that's beyond. That's not what you want to do. Whee! 300,055. I'll pretend to know what that is. That. Not make it to that. Oh, I even made it to the platform. I just ran out of time. Alright, let's keep trying. We're almost there. Just cruising on up. The good thing about this is that even if you miss a shot, you can still keep trying. And it won't penalize you, except, you know, running out of time is the main obstacle, as it always is. Alright, make it to there. Teleport. Oh, I did it. What is this? There's lava everywhere. Why would... Oh my god. This isn't even fair. This is just don't die. It's like a random chance. You can't... There's no way. I'm just gonna run on the side here and hope that I don't get squashed. So far, this plan is going pretty well. I like this. This is, you know, it's going... Wow. Okay, good. That was faster than I thought it would be. Excellent. And... we have nothing. It's an invisible wall. Can you jump around it? No. Really? Did you make the last level impossible? Did you do that? Okay, well, if there are invisible blocks there... No. Are there invisible blocks somewhere else? Is there like a whole invisible platforming section that I have to go on? Is that what we're doing here? I'm just going to try blindly jumping off the platform to either side to see if that could net me something. Look, redstone. What? How are you supposed to... Oh. Okay, you just fall ahead of it. Yay! Level select. Oh, cool. That's it. I think we did it. This is level select, apparently. And you can see little models of each of the levels. That's clever. You know, that's really clever. Will it kill me at 15? Yep. Okay. Well, still, it's a nice thing. I beat 15 seconds. Hooray! That last one was tricky. That was good. Nice job. This was a fun map. Honestly, a lot of creativity went into the level design, and there was something different each time that made use of some of the more clever aspects of Minecraft's design without being like tricky to people who didn't know how the game works. So yeah, good difficulty curve. Ended pretty nicely. This level was BS though. Not a fan of that. You know, I understand why he would make it. Just make something, you know, so simple that it tricks you. But still. Yeah, fun map. Thank you guys for watching, and tomorrow there will be a new video celebrating 100 scribers, yes. 100 scribes that can write down the things I need to be written down. Of course. Thank you for being one of my 100 scribes. I'm just going to complete this mini level without dying. You know what? This is my final challenge. Can I do the miniaturized version of level 1? Find out. Let's do it. Come on. Hooray! We did it! We did it! Yay!